Are you struggling to modify just one element in a React map function? You're not alone. Many new developers face this challenge, and today we're going to simplify it for you. I completely understand how confusing it can be when you're trying to render a list of comments and want to add a reply feature for just one comment. It can feel overwhelming, but don't worry, we will break it down step by step. Here's the specific question we're addressing. One user asked, how can I call a reply component for just one comment in my map function? They mentioned that when they click the reply button, it shows the component under every comment, which is not what they want. Sound familiar? Let's dive into the solution. So what's happening here? When you use the map function, it creates a new component for each item in the array. If you want to show the reply component for only one comment, you need a way to track which comment is being replied to. Let's explore how to achieve that. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a pro tip that will make your React development even smoother. To modify only one element in the React map function, the user should first manage the state for each comment individually. This can be done by storing the reply state in an object where each key corresponds to a comment's unique identifier. Next, the user should update the changes reply function to accept an identifier for the comment. This way, when the reply button is clicked, it will toggle the reply state for that specific comment only. Now, the user needs to adjust the render method. When mapping through the comments, they should pass the unique identifier to the changes reply function and check the state for that specific comment to conditionally render the reply component. Finally, the user should test the implementation. They can click the reply button for different comments and verify that the reply component only appears for the selected comment. Fun fact, did you know that React was developed by Facebook to solve their own problems with dynamic content? Now, it's one of the most popular libraries for building user interfaces. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggests that the issue arises from using a single state for all comments. To modify only one comment, update the reply button's on-click event to pass the specific comment's key. This way, you can track which comment is clicked. That's all for that response. Let's see what someone else had to say. An alternative approach suggests tracking which comment should display the setComment component. This user initializes an array in the state to keep track of comment IDs that have been replied to. When the reply button is clicked, the changes reply function updates the state with the clicked comment's ID. This allows the setComment component to render only for the specific comment that was replied to. With this method, multiple setComment components can be displayed for different comments, depending on user interaction. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. An alternative approach suggests keeping the isReply state as an array of arrays. This way, you can update only the specific value based on the index of the clicked comment. In the render method, map through the comments and use the indices to manage the reply state. This allows you to show the reply component only for the selected comment. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. An alternative approach suggested by another user is to break the functionality into two separate components, comment list and comment. This way, each comment manages its own state. This structure allows the reply button to only affect the specific comment it belongs to, preventing the reply component from appearing under every comment. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always keep your state organized and consider using libraries like Redux for managing complex states. This will save you a lot of headaches in the future. And there you have it. You can now modify just one element in your React map function. Remember, practice makes perfect. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.